In the original Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie, we sadly have to watch my boy Rengoku get bodied. But what if he did what most of us would have done and said, nah, F this, I'ma survive, and accepted Akaza's offer to become a demon? Then what? Well, today, I'm gonna be covering exactly that. So strap in, grab some snacks, and stay to the end of the video, cause I know you got nothing better to do. I'm just playing, but for real, hit it.
Hey Ross, sauce it up.
Rengoku would be in his final moments, and would basically be on the cusps of death's door. This would be when suddenly Akaza would offer him one more thing for the final time. He would tell him that he can become a demon, join him, and this time, Rengoku agrees, being terrified of the fact that he could die. And the speech about how weak the human body is, how it's weak and how it ages and it can't heal wounds, it would finally get to Rengoku. Now, normally Rengoku would be like, nah, I'ma die, but this time he says yes, fearing death. For the first time in his life, he finally feels true fear for the first time, and not wanting to die, he accepts the offer, to Tanjiro's horror, who would be watching. Inosuke would as well, but afterwards, he would be given blood by Akaza, and then he would proceed to start convulsing, shaking. It would be at this moment that Tanjiro watching would scream out, "How dare you!" as he rushes in and tries to attack Akaza, who dodges easily and would kill Tanjiro if it wasn't for the sun. Because of this, he would end up having to turn towards the direction of Rengoku, and fearing becoming bacon, bro grabs Rengoku and begins to flee as fast as he can. Tanjiro would try to throw his sword at him, but knowing that Rengoku was with him, Tanjiro just couldn't steel his nerves fast enough. He lets him get away. Tanjiro just couldn't bear the sight of having to injure his friend or seeing what had gone down. Akaza would finally arrive in a dark cave, tossing Rengoku's body to the ground when he would finally wake up hours later. He'd be angry with Akaza for treating his body with no respect, saying that he'll get him back one day. But for now, he's starving. He proceeds to start eating multiple humans, left and right, and slowly increases his strength. This would go all the way in the midst of the Entertainment District arc and the Swordsman Village arc. While all of this would be going down, eventually, Rengoku, after adjusting to his newfound strength, and not only that, but working on his newfound blood demon art, Rengoku would find Akaza and request a rematch. And by request, I mean force one. He would end up arriving and say, "Akaza, I've been looking for you. I believe you owe me a rematch." Akaza says that demons don't do rematches, and Rengoku says, "Too bad," as he slashes at him using third form, Blazing Universe. Akaza would be shocked at the power, as he's flung outside and would be heavily battle damaged. However, he easily would be able to regenerate himself and wipe himself off, saying that if that's gonna be how it is, fine. He heals, and then afterwards Rengoku would step outside in the smoke. He'd appear and say that the last time they fought, Akaza had the upper hand, but now he does. Oh, and by the way, I know that I've been saying Akaza wrong, I just wanted to trigger y'all. But anyways, he does so, and he would appear right next to Akaza, saying that this time he has the upper hand. And so he would slash at Akaza, and Akaza would block the blow. After this, they clash over and over and over, and the blades and the flames and everything would just be going absolutely crazy. Keep in mind that for aesthetic purposes, I want to change the color of Rengoku's flames. I think that it would be really cool if they were black, so I'm going to be having that happen. And obviously we still have Akaza still being just as strong as usual. Let's say that he had time and he ate a couple more humans, so he's slightly stronger than he would be, but this doesn't really make a difference in the grand scheme of things. They clash over and over and over, just like in the movie, but Rengoku would practically be playing with his food. He would keep Akaza on the back foot the whole time, and he would be extremely sloppy for one fell swoop, which would allow a blow from Akaza to strike him in the stomach, going right through him, as he says that this time, that won't work. slashing Akaza's arm clean off, and then sending Akaza flying back, who in desperation would use the strongest attack. But Rengoku's not playing around anymore, and using 9th form, Rengoku, infused with Blood Demon Arc, Black Flame Dragon would rush in at Akaza and end him. He slashes his head with his Nichirin blade, and Akaza would die. Rengoku, now satisfied, would leave, and think that everything's fine, but it would be here that Muzan would call him, and basically would make Rengoku his B-word, telling him that if he ever does that again, he'll kill him, and that he's lucky he's as powerful as he is, or else he'd be gone, that the next time he messes up, he'll make sure he dies, and Rengoku would feel true horror. After this, the events that would happen all the way until Giyu and Tanjiro fight Akaza, which this time doesn't happen considering he's dead. Instead, this time they have to watch their old comrade, Rengoku, in a demon-like state as Giyu loses his cool and asks what happened to him. This isn't the Rengoku he knew. But then, Rengoku blitzes him and says, "Well, I'm not the Rengoku you knew. I'm stronger. I'm faster. I'm better. I am better." You know what I mean? And after this, he simply would swing a weak slash at Giyu, as he would question that he's always wondered who was stronger, himself or Giyu. And now, he finally gets the chance to test this, as he proceeds to get into a fighting stance, and Tanjiro attempts to talk no jutsu Rengoku, but it just doesn't work. Because of this, Giyu and Tanjiro fight Rengoku, but Giyu screams to Tanjiro to stay out of this, saying that he'll free Rengoku from this accursed form that he's found himself in, and Rengoku smirks, saying that he can join him, that they'd both be unstoppable. Who knows, they may even beat Muzan in a few years' time, but Giyu refuses, rushing in, using his 10th form, Constant Flux, and Rengoku counters with 4th form, Blooming Flame Undulation. After the clash, Rengoku calls Giyu weak and tells him what Akaza told him, telling him the speech about how his body will get old, it can't heal itself, and it simply can't keep up with the demon strength. Not only that, but he doesn't have access to demon art attacks, and because of this, he will lose. And Giyu spits in the offer of Rengoku in his face, saying that he'd rather die. As Rengoku would say, "That can be arranged," as he says enough games, and prepares to end it all. But Tanjiro jumps in the way using 1st form, Water Surfing Slash, and gives just enough time to Giyu to use his strongest move, 11th form, Dead Calm, as he would attempt to kill Rengoku, but fail, as even though it would land and hit massive damage to Rengoku, Rengoku using his new demon body would be able to heal, saying that it was good, but not good enough, as he would then slash Giyu and take his head clean off, looking at Tanjiro and telling him that he won't go easy on him, saying that he'd better enjoy his next few moments of life, and the rage that Tanjiro would feel after watching Giyu lose his life would be immense. It boils to the surface and they would clash, Rengoku toying with Tanjiro, who would adapt mid-fight and change his breathing style to sun breathing, shocking Rengoku, who takes him slightly more serious. He stops the battle and they talk about this. Tanjiro says that he has been working on this to beat Muzan and help his sister. He says that he can help him. He can take him back, and just like he will to his sister, he can help him become a human again, but Rengoku says it's too late for that. And he says that he's gonna die now, because if he gets any stronger, he'll be a threat. But little does Rengoku know, he already is one. And using sun breathing, he would be able to, through hard-fought battle of constant clashing, each one of them coming at each other with their strongest attacks, Rengoku using the flame tiger form, Tanjiro using its different abilities of sun breathing, would barely be able to keep up at first, and it would be looking as though he was gonna lose. However, Tanjiro, through flashbacks, memories, and the encouragement of his family in his head, would barely be able to force out a win. And just before, in the very last seconds, he would be able to talk no jutsu Rengoku back into the light before he was forced to kill him, using the words that his mother would have said to him so long ago, as it would finally get through to him, and Rengoku would fight alongside the Demon Slayer Corps to defeat Muzan. The end. All right, the video's done and I'm pretty sure you guys are thinking one thing. Xehther, this is absolutely not what would have happened. And yeah, I agree with you guys. This is definitely not what would have happened realistically, but I really wanted to give my own take on this series, and I didn't want to stick to the traditional means of Demon Slayer and have to cover this thing that just had to 100% stick to the story's flow. I wanted to do my own thing and see what I could make with a concoction of all of the things that I had access to, like Rengoku and the Black Flames and all that stuff. I think it was honestly so sick the way that I took this series and the direction in. So if you guys agree with me, definitely make sure to leave a like down below, as it would help a ton with YouTube's algorithm. And seeing as I almost never do Demon Slayer what ifs, it would actually make my day to see that the hard work that I put into this video would actually have been appreciated. That said though, ladies and gentlemen, that has been it for me today. If you guys think, oh wow, like I don't really like this one, go check out other content creators. They've made awesome, incredible versions on this, and I think that you guys would absolutely love their own takes on what if Rengoku accepted Akaza's offer. That said though, ladies and gentlemen, it has been your boy Xehther, and I am out. Peace.